Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. My name is Richard West, and this is going to be my first time watching King of the Hill. This is a show that's been on since I was a kid. Maybe / probably before I was even born, maybe? I'm not sure. I was born in 2002. I remember like 2008, 2009, 2010, like it being on TV. My oldest brother trying to get me to watch it, and it just wasn't for me as a kid, as a preteen, as a teenager. Like, it just wasn't my thing. I think even like my first couple of years as an adult, it wasn't my thing, but I'm 22 now. My humor and my, taste in shows and content and whatever has changed drastically, and I just keep seeing things about this show. I keep seeing YouTube recommendations of like little clips, and I just recently watched a compilation that was hilarious, so I want to get into it. This is a long show, no idea if I'll even continue past this point, much less watch the entire show, but we're gonna see. We're gonna see this first, I think, 20-minute episode. I know the fundamentals of this whole thing, I think Hank is like very like conservative in life, not, politically, but maybe even that too. I know his whole thing with Bobby's character is like he's the son he's constantly disappointed in because he's more on the feminine side, right? I know about his whole friend group. I know what they're like. I don't know much about any of them. Like, I know the basic archetypes of the characters and the setting. That's about it. I don't know much else. Like I said, I watched compilations and a couple clips, so if there'll probably be moments that I remember seeing. There's also TikTok, that's my purse, and stuff like that, so that was not good. That's my purse! There it is. So we're gonna go ahead and get into it, the very first episode of King of the Hill. Here we go. Slowing down on the music there to get us into this vibe, this Midwestern. Oh man, it's so real. I love it.
Yep.
And we're playing into all the dad stereotypes.
I know what's wrong with it. It's a Ford. It stands for Fix It Again, Tony.
You're thinking of a Fiat, Dale.
Fix it again.
All right.
Dang old spark plug out in that little hole. You just put a little hole around there, just like Bobby Hunter said. Just like it go boom, boom.
What is it? One thing I love about old adult animation shows like this is seeing how scrappy it looks early on.
Tasting his own bourbon, Kramer comes sliding in. Dude, I tell you what, man.
What the fuck is he saying?
Just a show about nothing.
It's the show about nothing? Was he talking about Seinfeld? There it is. I do know that, title sequence thing. I've, seen that a million times, seen it on TV, seen it parodied a lot.
What you listening to, son?
I don't think you like it.
I like this new generation of music.
No, you don't. I already know that about him.
Mother of God, it's all toilet sounds. What that person on your tape has is a medical disorder.
Probably. Anyone that would make or buy that probably has one too.
Oh, God! Luann, I thought you went home.
No, Uncle Hank, Mom and Daddy are still fighting.
Niece, okay.
For God's sakes, girl, lock the door.
Yeah. I mean, like, with the bathroom door, with it being closed, you should assume someone's in there, no?
If you want to win, you're gonna have to do better than your best.
Hey, that's true.
You gotta give 110%.
How about if Bobby gave 112%?
Sure, that'd work.
Or maybe 113.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay, give 112. What's the difference? Look, Bobby, just do your best.
See, that type of mundane humor in the mundane setting is something I hated as a kid, but now...
Good eye, honey, good eye!
This takes me back. Oh, that's me right there.
And you can't get on base without taking a swing.
The pitcher could walk me, couldn't he?
Don't play lawyer ball, son.
He's right, though.
Run! Run!
Get rid of the bat, you son of a... You got there. Nice. Hey!
Watch the ball!
There you go.
What?
Hey, don't
Boy, you better...
watch the ball!
Can't hear you, Dad.
Jesus. Did he actually not hear him, or did he just not want to be there?
Don't
And
worry, Bobby. You played a good game.
no, he didn't. Don't tell him that.
For a minute and get me some WD-40 and a tap and die.
Oh, good lord. Mom just stayed in the car? Okay.
I hate this place.
You do?
The hardware department.
Yeah, but are you looking for like a tool or something?
Are they not at a hardware store?
What is it that you're trying to do?
I'm trying to buy a tap and die and some WD-40 and get out of this godforsaken store. That's what I want, a damned hammer. Now where in the hell would I go?
Hey, that's that Hank Hill fella that lives on the block next to us.
He sure has a temper, doesn't he?
Sure does. Makes you wonder who gave his boy that black eye.
Oh, God.
Ella says she saw Hank hit his son.
Really?
Oh, this is so women. Why do they do this? This is not even unrealistic. This is non-fiction.
Somebody really ought to report him for the boy's sake.
These miserable catty bitches just talk to talk for no reason.
Don't you worry. He's in the system now. I am on my way.
Good lord, this is not good.
What in God's name is that thumping sound?
Something.
Bobby, why don't you go out and help your daddy?
Oh, here it comes. It's gonna be standing outside next to him and someone's gonna pull up.
Oh!
I didn't know that, what's his name, Dale? The whole conspiracy theorist thing was part of his character. I did know that. I don't know how old that's gonna get or how quickly.
Would you mind if I talk to you for a minute?
Well, sure, come on in.
Damn it, there it is again. Where is that thumping coming from?
Oh no.
Could be far off helicopters. UN helicopters.
Dale, what are you doing? Give me some light. Now I can't see. Ah, my arm! Ah, my head!
Jesus Christ.
Would you say your husband has a bad temper?
Hank is as gentle as a lamb.
No more bouncing that ball!
Hank, we have a visitor.
So your assertion, Mr. Hill, is that Bobby got the black eye at his baseball game?
That's not my assertion. That's what happened. What the heck are you writing? All you gotta write is one word. No.
Yeah, that's a lot.
And if you're projecting this anger onto me, it gives me grave concerns as to how you facilitate your son's growth in private.
Oh my god, I'm in an Instagram comment section right now.
How did you get this here on your forehead?
Oh, this? Well, Bobby threw his baseball at
You threw a baseball at your mother?
Oh, Hank, it was an accident.
So would this be the same baseball that gave Bobby the black eye?
Yeah, the one he's carrying, dude. Are you dumb? This is how unhelpful CPS workers actually are, though, by the way.
I think you released a brake cable. Dale!
No, it didn't.
Bro, this dude sucks, man. Dale.
Loud is not allowed.
Excuse, it's my house, bitch.
With propane and propane accessories.
Propane. What is the thing with propane? I've heard that a lot, too. Is it grilling? His...
Bureaucrats like you, it just makes me wanna... Oh, God, it just...
Oh, God, Jesus
Hank?
Christ.
Honey,
Oh, the coloring is so cool with this old animation.
now I want you to get out of my house. You're not welcome here. I mean now, before I give you a black eye.
Oh, that's not good. That's not gonna reflect well.
Hank's got a lot of problems.
Oh, you little weasel.
Sorry, Shug. Gotta go. I got another migraine treatment with John Redcorn.
I do know about that.
Healing process takes time, honey.
That is so weird.
Have you ever seen Hank hit his child, Bobby?
Hank? No, sir. Bobby's his pride and joy because of his narrow urethra.
Why does he know that?
You can ask my son. He's Bobby's best friend. Joseph!
Why he is?
What is it, Daddy?
Whoa! Oh!
How you supposed to come out to do anything about that dog if you're just gonna get a dang computer ain't gonna come over here?
Yeah, just back up. I gotta channel my inner Midwestern for this. I know they're in Texas, but still, I can understand every, like, third word.
Get out of my house. My boy ain't much, but he's all I got. When I get my hands on you, you little pea brain, I'll bust your butt into little pieces.
Oh, I knew it.
What? You know what? You heard him saying something. You didn't... What? Oh.
Mama's in jail. She was saving a quart of beer for before bed, and Daddy threw it out, and she went after him with a fork. And the wig I styled for Beauty Academy is ruined.
Ew.
You can stay with us till your mama comes home, and you'll style a new wig better than before.
Oh, thanks, Uncle Hank.
What the
She
fuck?
has got to go.
Okay.
Bobby, are you all right? Come on out. Come on, Bobby. I can put you with a nice foster family in North Arlen.
This is so realistic. This is so realistic. They try and take the kids that are actually in good homes, and they don't save the ones that need help.
Don't you want to live in a house with a pool?
No.
See, Twig Boy? Now get your skinny butt off of my property. Get out of here!
You are out of control!
You're out of control, Twiggy!
There you go. Get the dog's in there. Bark, bark. Bark, bark.
So on this Hill family case, you couldn't confirm any actual abuse, but you still recommended the state take custody? Where are you from, son?
Los Angeles?
I can tell.
So, how did you like old Harvey?
Who's Harvey?
Oh, he's a Little League coach. You did talk to the Little League coach, didn't you?
Son, have you lost your mind?
Wait, you're not supposed to yell at me anymore.
Hank, the neighbors.
Remember, he said loud is not allowed, Dad.
Why is he suddenly... This is what I thought they were gonna avoid that type of subplot thing.
Who am I talking to?
Bobby Hill.
Well, son, this is the state social services. We're calling off our investigation of your father.
No, he's gonna say something.
Now, you please tell your parents we apologize for the misunderstanding.
Okay, I'll tell him. Wrong number.
Wait, where is this going? I can't tell.
What in the heck? Don't you see I'm working here? Close the dang door. That's not coming from a center of anger. Please return the garage door to its factory preset down position.
Bitch, keep walking. None of your business. Move.
Bobby! Hey!
What on God's green earth are you making those noises for?
They're sound effects.
A man from the Child Protective Services just came by. He said that he told you last week that this investigation was off.
Please don't tell Dad.
Well, son, I have to. He's been worried.
But I like him better this way. I can make him love me even when I screw up.
You're just being a little asshole, bro.
I don't want to lose my little boy, my only son.
Well, you can relax. The investigation has been off for a week. Bobby didn't tell us.
I'll kill him!
All right. Bobby honestly doesn't think that you love him all the time.
That's crazy. Of course I love him.
See, good. Now, say it to Bobby.
Well, I can't say that. I can't. You know how I was raised.
I got my shins blown off by a Japan man's machine gun. So don't come crying to me with your problem.
That is so real. Boomers now. No idea what it's like trying to buy a house. I had a hard time too. It was $13,000 to get a mansion back when you were... Like, it's not the same at all.
You're my son. Well, you know, with everything that entails, you know, feelings of fondness and more, you know what I mean, don't you, boy?
No.
Family. I love you no matter what you do there. Phew.
That is kind of what it's like for me. I cannot say that phrase. It makes me cringe.
No, you make me proud. I've been disappointed by just about everything else in this town, but you, not one. Damn it, you're my boy. You know better than that.
He punched him! I knew it! I told him!
Oh my god.
See what, quick boy?
Never mind.
Yeah, go back home, bitch. Alright, that's the first episode there. Very chaotic, very messy plot. Played out very simply. It wasn't as ugly as I thought it could get with a plot like that. Very thankful for that. I don't really like those kinds of plots where it's like being manipulated and everyone, like, you know, you become public enemy number one over a rumor or something like that. I don't really mess with that. So the fact that it kind of kept that mundane tone and storyline, that's good for me. The humor wasn't all over the place, but that's because, like, with this show, just like I expected, it seems to just be dry. You know what I mean? And sometimes you need a show like that. You know, you got Family Guy. You got, you know, it's Family Guy, very abstract, very random, just all over the place, like at any given time. And it tries to switch between that and mundane and like breaking the fourth wall and stuff like that. Whereas something like The Simpsons is like dry in a way that I never found really funny. I've tried so many times to watch it and it's just not for me. South Park is just like, there are funny episodes, there are funny moments, there are funny scenes that I've seen, but I don't watch the show even though I've tried because it's just so obnoxious and the humor sucks to me. Like, especially those first couple seasons where it's just like, it just sucks. And then you have something like Rick and Morty, which is like, you never know what's gonna happen. It's all over the place, and sometimes it's either the least funny thing in the world or the funniest thing in the world. And then you have something like BoJack Horseman, where it's just top tier and amazing. This is kind of, I don't know. If I'm going from like BoJack Horseman at the top, Family Guy at its peak, and then Rick and Morty at its peak, and then South Park at its peak. This is kind of, I don't know. I guess it's kind of hard because it's more like Family Guy in its peak in its early days. I don't know. I would kind of say it's less funny than peak Family Guy so far. I don't know where the King of the Hill peak is, so we'll have to find that out. But great first episode. Humor is very low right now. I'm sure there will be funnier moments. The moments that were funny were funny. I love just the bland delivery and like the just everyday life stuff, and the fact that it didn't get too dramatic, you know what I mean? Because I feel like that's more realistic, and when you can make something funny and interesting when it's being realistically dry, that's really cool. That's like good writing, you know what I mean? So yeah, subscribe and like this video if you enjoyed it, and comment down below if you want me to continue reacting to this show. That is the video. Thank you for watching.